Hey guys, so listen, this video, I'm finally on a topic matter that pertain to astrology that I've been wanting to do for a while, but I just didn't get around to doing it. I've been doing everything else, but this one is very interesting to me. It's been interesting to me for a while, for years now, when I really looked into it and like figured it out and started to understand, because I observe a lot. I do a lot of observations, and when it comes to people, their sign, the energy that they're bringing, and I always see this theme or this pattern with this particular astrological aspect, which is quincunx or inconjunct energy. There's this pattern. They always find themselves inside of some sort of interaction, whether it is voluntarily or involuntarily, and it's pretty interesting. So before I go ahead and explain more about what I'm talking about this energy, I'm going to tell you the signs that are quincunx with each other. Okay? For Aries is quincunx, Virgo, and Scorpio. Taurus is quincunx, Libra, and Sagittarius. Gemini is quincunx, Scorpio, and Capricorn. Cancer is quincunx, Sagittarius, and Aquarius. Leo is quincunx, Capricorn, and Pisces. Virgo is quincunx, Aquarius, and Aries. Libra is quincunx, Pisces, and Taurus. Scorpio is quincunx, Aries, and Gemini. Sagittarius is quincunx, Taurus, and Cancer. Capricorn is quincunx, Gemini, and Leo. Aquarius is quincunx, Cancer, and Virgo. And Pisces is quincunx, Leo, and Libra. So each sign is inconjunct two different signs naturally on the zodiac wheel. And what does this quincunx energy mean? Y'all, this is one of those aspects to where it's not even about being different. It's like you guys ain't even in the same arena. Like you guys ain't even shopping at the same store. How you come across each other, it really confuses me in the first place. It confuses y'all. Of course, technically, although there are other aspects to this that could bring you guys together when your charts are hitting each other, but I'm just saying, just these signs alone, it's like, dang, like how do we? Because even though this may not be even, you coming together and having this quincunx aspects with your sun signs, it could be something in your chart with these energies that's connecting you with to this other person. Just know that, because you can find this quincunx aspect in couples, partners, business partners, whatever. Parent, child, whatever. But, and did I say co-workers? The point of the matter is, it's very hard, like, seeing these two energies, these inconjunct energies together is very hard to see at first. Initially, you're like, okay, you guys are kind of like the opposite, not even the opposite of each other. You're not even really the same. But something about the fact that you're not the same is interesting enough to get to know each other or to be around each other to figure out, okay, maybe we are pretty similar, but in different perspectives, like, and from different points of view, from different ways. Like, okay, there's something about this person that I feel like is like this missing piece to what I need. Like, this person can really explain who I am or what I want to experience or who I want to experience or how I want to experience it. Even though it's not like this person is the opposite of me, it's really not. They're not. They're more than just fitting a piece to the puzzle. They're more than just that. Because the opposition is like you're looking in a mirror. Ultimately, you're opposing each other. You can be some sort of adversary, but really you're looking in a mirror. The only thing about quincunx or inconjunct energy is that it may be a very strong possibility that they don't last. Like, they go in and out of interacting with each other. Like, they're good, they're on good terms, but then one does something that the other one don't understand, or the fact that they operate different could cause and bring about suspicions, could cause and bring about this mysteriousness that's attractive, but at the same time, it's kind of like, man, I don't like this person really. I don't know. Which in cause or like as a cause or as a result, there could be arguments all the time or disagreements, causing the two people to feel misunderstood when they're interacting with each other. Now, this is a thing because you can often see these two get together and birth something, whether it's an idea, a business venture, playing on the same team for whatever reason. Did I say money, a business venture, or a child or something like that? They could produce or birth something together. And from whatever they birth together, they could see like, dang, this is something I'm very proud of. This is magnificent. This is beauty. This is whatever, and it's something that is hard for them to get out of. It's like once they get together, even though they separate or even though they go their own ways, it's still something that could be left there binding them together or causing them to have to interact. Like I said, kids. So here we go. You got two people with this energy. They have a child. They may break up, but they still have to give money. One may have to pay child support or something like that. They have shared custody. It's something that they've done created. Okay, so you can see a lot of baby mama, baby daddy situations here. You can see them working together, but the problem is, okay, that one, like I said, they feel misunderstood. They don't really get each other. They feel like they don't understand their attraction to each other really, but it's there, and it causes some sort of disturbance. It causes argument, and it could cause division. The fact that they don't understand, they're like, okay, I don't get what this is, like what this means to me, So that's a very big problem when it comes to these two. And one or the other may feel or believe that they're being mistreated or misused in some type of way. Like, really think about it. It's like the other one doesn't really see the other one's true potential, and they feel like, okay, well, you're using me, or you don't really understand who I am. And it always seems like there's one that attempts to please the other, but that one that they're trying to please is looking at the other sign that they have this inconjunct energy towards, and they're interested in them. If that makes any sense. Okay, so let's take Aries, Virgo, and Scorpio. Aries, for some reason, it's not that they will dismiss the Virgo or nothing like that, but they could kind of overlook things that Virgo does, all the things Virgo does to help them, and it could come off very selfish. Like, even though Virgo can withstand it to a point, because Virgo is like, okay, well, I'm the helpmate, but Aries could be looking at Scorpio like, dang. Even if they talk about the Scorpio, even if they despise the Scorpio and they could not approve of what the Scorpio does, because remember, this is inconjunct energy. It's like, okay, I don't know why that person would be doing that. But at the same time, Aries finds Scorpio fascinating. Like, they even look up to them almost, because they're like, dang, how do you garner all that power? And they're both ruled by Mars. But it's like, how do you garner all that power? And how are you that... Like, you can attract in what it is that you want very easy. Scorpio, they don't get it. Scorpio is busy. Scorpio is doing a lot of moving around. It's just in silence, though. Aries is the one that's out there. You can see what they're doing. They're proud of it. They're doing whatever. Scorpio, it's like they could seem one way, and like a way that they're really not, or like a way that they're presenting may not be the whole entire picture. So Aries is fascinating. Take Gemini and Scorpio. Gemini might be looking at Scorpio like, are in, attracted to Scorpio and everything, but at the same time, Scorpio can always feel like Gemini's acting like it's not enough. It's not enough. It's like, okay, so why am I not enough? And it could seem like Gemini does have a lot more respect for Capricorn, and it's like when they see a Capricorn individual, they're like, okay, yeah, this is the one. I like him. It's like he's got everything, or she's got everything that I want. But the problem that Scorpio doesn't understand is that Scorpio is playing these little emotional games here and there, and Scorpio is not really direct. It's very evasive. And Gemini don't really know how. It's not that they don't want to interact or be around a Scorpio. It's just like it's too many different things going on. Capricorn is like, okay, here we go. Capricorn is even more flexible than Scorpio. And Gemini needs that. Capricorn looks stable, like it's producing something or it's going to produce something. And Gemini loves that, or even is attracted to that, because if it feels like, okay, well, when I'm out here, I'm being flexible, I'm kind of flying free. Capricorn to come in and ground me. Scorpio is going to stare me up. You see what I'm saying? So it's not with these energies. It's not that one of them thinks the other one is better or per se. It's just the functionality of them. Okay, because of one type of energy to the other, if that makes any sense. Scorpio, Aries, and Gemini. Like I said, Aries is going to put their focus on Scorpio. Scorpio is going to be pretty intrigued with the Gemini, because Scorpio is like, okay, so I feel like Gemini is like real, you know what I mean? And then they could put words to what I'm feeling and that I can't really say. You see how that makes sense? Even though Aries could be feeling like, okay, so why are you not favoring me? It's not that they're not favoring Aries. It's not that it's just more about the fact that they feel like Gemini could put words to what it is that they're trying to communicate. If that makes any sense. You gotta really think about that. But nonetheless, all of these Quincunx energies, though, have the same, it don't matter, they have the same type of energy. One other aspect that I want to talk about when describing these energies here in the Inconjunct is that they have an attraction, a deep attraction, a highly sexual attraction to each other. Either a work attraction or a lustful type sexual attraction. But it goes hand in hand. Because if you have a child, if you have a job, if you have anything that you birth together, you're going to have to work at it. So, you get what I'm saying? If that makes any sense. Like, Aries and Virgo could have, like, this work attraction or something like this. Help me, I help you. Aries could have this sexual attraction with Scorpio. Gemini and Scorpio. Scorpio can have this work, let me help you, I help you, you help me, type energy going on with Gemini. But Gemini has this sexual attraction to Scorpio. Capricorn has this sexual attraction to Gemini. But you get what I'm saying? It like works hand in hand though still. Either way. And then imagine a person that has like multiple energies, like, different planets in one of these signs. That's Quincunx, the other person's energies in their chart too. It could be a double whammy. But the biggest thing here is that they have a very high attraction and interest in each other, but it could be hard for them to just really be on the same page and just get each other and just understand each other. I'm not saying that depending on what elements that they have in their chart, they could stay together. And depending on, like, if they're just friends, like, what is this relationship? Because they could stay together depending on other planets in their chart. But they could also have this back and forth energy as well. Highly attractive, give you a whole different experience. You got to utilize these energies for what they're for. Don't let the energies drag you along and pull you along. Know the energies, know what to utilize them for. It's like, okay, so I'm interacting with a Capricorn. All right, let's see what this gives. You know what I mean? Like, okay, this should be interesting because I'm going to bring my Gemini flavor and I want to see what Capricorn got, that type of thing. All right, so this has been Quincunx Inconjunct, because I'm not saying it right. Energies. I am Butterflies of Light, and I'll be back.